Hello everyone and welcome back to another Transformers Earthworks video. And this has been one video I've been trying to get to for a few days now, but couldn't get to it until now. So we have Titan, right? Like we have Nemesis Arc. Don't mind my setup, it's just for PvP purpose. Not for war. I fix that when I go to war. Then we have Scorponok and Fortress Maximus. And last but not least, Trypticon and Metroplex. And I'm going to point this video towards the higher end of the game. And anyone could take tips from this. Well, anyone can take what I say and just use it, I guess. So, what Titan would be a good choice to war with? And I'm talking about Cyber and Prime Leagues. And let's see. This Titan, Trypticon and Metroplex, they have good perks. Probably the best perks that we have. But they have a big disadvantage. They can be wiped out with over a minute in the battle. And I tested this on someone before in the Alliance. And I had like a minute and 20 seconds left of the battle to go, and Metroplex was down. So, I wouldn't recommend him because it gives you a heavy disadvantage. And the other two would be fine, honestly. And of course, if you like Electro, you can go with him. I use Nemesis as my main Titan, as you guys know from the war videos, just because this Titan alone can go ahead and knock out the other two. And Fortress has a better chance of standing against Nemesis than Trypticon and Metroplex ever do. And let me see, we have the Shattering Rain, which it reduces enemy DPS by 30% for 7 seconds. And then the other one I use, which one is it? Yeah, this one. The Energo Beam, which every charge against your Titan fires a beam that hits the target 3 times, each dealing 1,118 damage, normal damage, and inflicting a minus 10% attack and movement speed for 6 seconds. So deadly. And let's see, which one is it I use? Oh no, I forget. I think it's Battle Heart. I think it's these two. So you gain 30% resistance against normal damage. And I do brute force sometimes. And I'm not really sure about this one. I think it gives everyone 20% DPS. But I'm not an expert on that, so don't take my word on that one. And let's see. And my other one is the Essence Drive, because it gains 9% DPS. I know it says 6.5, but from the tech tree perks, it comes out to 9%. So I have to use that for extra damage, because why not? While your health is above 50%. Does not affect combat minions, plus the crazy, I talked about that. And then is there anything else I use? I don't think so. This one broke. I think this one's broken though, to be honest. So every 30 seconds, restore 1% health to all allies and defenses. I swear this is stronger, but I don't use that. I use every other one I have shown. And if you want more survival, you can give her double shield so this lasts long. But I don't usually use that. I use see. I probably go with this most of the time, honestly. It's either that or it's the brute force one. Whatever works. And for Scorponok and Fortress, this is what I run. Seems to do well. I don't know if the lightning strikes are still bugged. I know they were bugged a while back. I have no clue they fixed them or not. But he does not beat Arc or Nemesis all the time. You may get the win slightly. That's it. but it will the battle the other type. If you have Nemesis and Arc against these electric titans, they will probably last majority of the battle, like maybe the last like 20 seconds or 30 maybe, that you can lose your you can lose the electric titan, but depending on how you play a base, you could already beat it and the titan is still alive. And this one boosts electric base effect, I think. Yeah, everything deals extra damage, electric. I know some people like to use this sort of because they'll output the electric. And then for Nemesis, let's talk about this one. Missile launchers and fire defense cores deal plus 40% DPS, outposts and combiners deal 40% fire DPS ability damage. Now, I don't run really much of, I don't think anything of fire. So, I think I was testing. I don't know what happened here. But he's electric, this one's hack, and this one's electric, because he stuns them. And this one's with a shielder, and then this one's another good outpost bot. But yeah. Oh, what on top of that? What did it say? I think it said like 40%. So we got 40% DPS. Okay. So and you find 5 cores, and this one is carrying in Prime League along with Mind Weapon Cosmos. And it takes 120% of its DPS as fire damage. I don't know how much it's doing. Didn't calculate, but it does wipe you out if you take too long to take it out. I know I have gone through and brute forced it because I didn't take it out when I should have, but I managed, and I shouldn't have left it alive that long. So this is going to do 160% of the DPS as fire damage, so it's even more deadly there. That's why you see so many Nemesis on defenses. And yeah, it makes this core extremely dangerous. And then there's nothing really else. You have the I think it's the Mortars. I think an autocannon have a fire attack, but it's nothing to compare to Megatronus on defense. Oh, and why? On Shock Tower, you will not feel the same effect. Because look at this. You have 564 per second, and then you have 320. There is a massive difference. So when people keep the Megatronus on a Shock Tower, I don't worry as much, because it's not as much of a threat. And here's the other downside to Trypticon and Metroplex, let's say. So, we got the base effects. Your beam lasers, laser guns, and point beam defense deal 40% more damage, and your outposts and combiners deal 40% more ability beam damage. So, MDS lasers, it increases them. And your point beam, let's be honest, point beam no one uses. Like, you shouldn't even use it because it's not a good core at all. The only good core for defense is the adaptive shielding, which causes timeout sometimes. So, and speaking of ability beam damage, there are literally only 2 bots in this game who are even count as beam damage. And if you guys know, you guys might be surprised right now. Let me find them. Let me see, where is my first one? What power do you have? I'm just gonna do it because they're both specials. Where are you? I thought I maxed the one before. Oh, it's Impactor. So he does 16,000 damage, but it's only like, it's not worth it to use him as a Prime League, because there's much better boss that can clear the area out. And the other one if I can find it, where... Oh, it's Lockout and Hover. That's who. So, yeah. Don't know. So, it'll help the attack turret. But, yeah. There are many options that I would consider being damaged, but they don't count for some reason. Oh, and speaking of being damaged, Lockdown has 100 less DPS than Hover. And I've seen this happen. But yeah. So you wanna stay in the fight and not lose your team to the Standing Titan, I would use not Metroplex or Trypticon. It will just hurt you. And it'll be more damage that you have to deal with on top of the outpost, the annoying things, what else? Anything else that can give you more time with bases if your Titan is wiped too early. And you used to be able to use Skull Smasher and Warpath to target them, and even Optimal, and Transmetal Megatron to kill him by... Well, not kill him, I meant, use his ability. And they can be killed by reflection. I believe that's still in play. But yeah, hope you guys found it useful. And I may do tomorrow's video on another part of the Titans, but something else. That'll be for you guys to figure out and find out. So I will see you guys later.